Good morning. It's 5:44 on March 8th, 2014. Exactly 24 days and just a few hours before I leave my office here in St. Thomas to cross the street, go over to City Hall, the front steps, and put on my shoes, tie them up, of course, and start walking to Toronto, Ontario, making many stops along the way, and eventually arriving in Toronto to meet with MPP Jeff Yurek again at Queen's Park before flying to Newfoundland, at which point I will get a little bit of rest, and then the day after or the day after that I will start walking west. I will go through every province, making my way up to Prince Edward Island, of course, walking through in and around there, as well as every province, and coming back home during the walk and going up to Thunder Bay to the Terry Fox Memorial. I will then say a quick prayer and pin on a cancer ribbon in honor of Terry Fox and the marathon that unfortunately he was unable to complete as a result of succumbing to another cancer. I will do this, I will take Terry Fox's spirit, the remainder of what he set out to do. I will get his spirit at the very least to British Columbia. I understand it's already, his spirit is everlasting and it's ever long, and it will always be there. However, no one's done this for him before, and I'm making this walk for the homeless, less fortunate, down Trodden. In a sense, Terry Fox was less fortunate. Terry Fox had cancer. That's being less fortunate. In case you didn't know, this walk, like my walk from here to Ottawa, is for the homeless, in particular, the less fortunate, and it's to raise awareness. This isn't a fundraiser. This is to raise awareness and hopefully spark motivation in others to help the less fortunate. Anyway, this video is already incredibly long, and it's going to get longer because the point in this video, I haven't done an update in a short time, and I apologize. I was a little under the weather, perhaps. Every day I'm receiving messages in my email, on Facebook, on the page Homeless Happens Helping Hands and group, asking me to postpone this walk, not to do this walk, not to. I'm doing it. This is the biggest challenge I'll ever take on in my life. I've already taken it on, and I'm going to do it. There's bets. This sucks. There's bets how far I'll make it before I quit. There's even bets how far I'll make it before I pass away, get killed, whatever. Not going to happen. I'm not quitting. I'm going to do this. There's many reasons for that, and I made a quick list, and it's not going to be as quick as you would like, and I apologize for that. I'm traveling as light as possible. Like on my Ottawa walk, I'm going to have many needs, and like my Ottawa walk, I know that I'm going to be without them for the most part. However, I've got faith, I've got confidence, I've got hopes. For one of the very few times in my life, I've got dreams. And, well, I'm not prepared for this walk 24 days previous. Like my walk to Ottawa, I wasn't prepared for it before I left, or when I left, or during the pretty much entirety of it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to be, like I said, traveling light. I'm going to be bringing very little clothing with me. I will, however, be carrying a good amount of dry socks for obvious reasons. I'm going to need to get shoes and such. I've been told over and over and over to state what my needs are and what my needs are and all this other stuff. Obviously, I know that food is going to be a huge need, but I'm traveling light. I can't travel carrying, I don't know, I'm going to be gone 10 months. Can't carry 10 months of food in my backpack. I'm going to be traveling light. Like I said, I'll be getting, hopefully, some miracle will happen and I'll have funding. As I reach towns, I will exchange my clothing at thrift stores. Not exchange it, I'm going to, like anybody else has to, I have to buy clothing and I'll just be buying enough to get me through to the next town, etc. So I'm gonna need funds for getting clothing and such. I'm gonna need gift cards for restaurants, coffee shops, pharmacies, anywhere that sells the Ensure meal replacement drinks. I'm supposed to be drinking 6 of those a day. However, I'm supposed to be drinking 6 of those a day. I'm going to need to have grocery cards, grocery store cards, market cards, whatever, places that I can get food to put in my hiking bag that I can take for some of the remote areas that I'll be in for days at a time, and in some of them weeks at a time. I'm gonna need that. So yeah, I'll have to grab food before I head out. I've got I've got a lot of needs. These were a huge help for me in on my Ottawa walk, hot relief patches. I'm going to need a small amount of these because I've got confidence. Like I said, I'm going to be carrying my father with me. My father read the Farmer's Almanac and went by it like you wouldn't believe. And the weather's looking like it's going to change fairly well in a lot of ways. However, they're predicting a huge storm, unseasonable storm in the east when I'm going to be out there. I need about 8 more of these. They're chargers for cell phones, portable chargers, because again, I'm going to be in remote areas for long periods of time, some of the times, and yeah, I'm going to need that, and a few more of these USB chargers, plug-in-the-wall things, so I can charge the chargers when I'm at a place that's available to do it. I was at Giant Tiger a while back, and I got a set of these. They're lights. I'm going to need these. I don't know how to turn this one on. Just there we go. I'm going to need lights and such, and obviously for those, I'm going to need a few packs of these batteries. They're AAA's. There's a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to need. I need fluorescent tape for the nights that I'm walking when it gets too warm to be wearing the fluorescent pants that I was wearing for my Ottawa walk. I'm wearing those again thanks to my brother Terry. He's an amazing man. I call him Pa. Helped me out with a lot of things. I've been told that I've been told a lot of things. And this is a lot of the things that I'm told in hopes of getting me to postpone it or call off this walk or whatever, which isn't going to happen. Oh yeah, I'm going to need, I need a lot of these cards for cameras, memory cards for cameras, fluorescent tape, like I said. But anyway, I'm all over the map, and I'm sorry. It's 5:52 in the morning now. Wow, this is getting long, and I apologize. I've been told, this is the discouraging thing, I've been told that I'm going to be alone. I know I'm going to be alone, obviously. I'm alone now, despite recent efforts to, never mind. I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to be hungry. I'm losing weight now, and I'm hungry right now. And it's been like that for a while. I'm going to be broke, and I'm going to need money. I already am, and I already do. I'm going to get sick. I already am. Already have been. People aren't going to be able to get a hold of me. Very few people get a hold of me now. There's a few people that I have constant contact with that I'm absolutely blessed to have in my life. There's a wonderful woman right now working with a cell phone provider to hopefully equip me with a cell phone and service during this walk. I'm really hoping. People are never going to know where I am, and it's not going to be much different than now. It's almost reminiscent of a lot of people not knowing where I am now. I don't see a lot of people. I live a very isolated life. I'm not going to know what to expect every day. course I'm not, and I don't now. And you know what? It's been like that for a long time. All of those things, I wrote out point form. All those things and more are needless things that so many people go through, not knowing what to expect and every day and such. All those things are things that, those and more are needless things that so many people go through needlessly every day and have for so long. If I reach one person that helps one person that's going through the needless suffering, doing without things that nobody should, if I reach one person that provides that for somebody, everything that I go through on this walk, everything that I've gone through in my life since I haven't done this my whole life. I've only been running Homeless Happens for a couple years, but it doesn't matter what I go through. It doesn't matter what happens. More than one person and I have had discussions that the most effective thing that's going to make this, the biggest thing that's going to make this walk effective is me getting killed on this walk. While I tend to agree, I also hope that doesn't happen. But why should it come to that to get somebody to help? I wrote something earlier. I write a lot. Why do people have to wait till Christmas time or until any holiday, until any crisis happens, and then it becomes something in the media, and that's when people turn the switch on to care? The switch of caring comes on when something happens on a holiday or something happens to someone popular or with a position in society, etc. This can happen to anybody at any time. Why don't we care all the time and put measures in place to have a contingency plan, if you will, for when stuff happens, while we're working on ending it all together and working on a better life for everybody? No, not a great life. I'm not saying anybody's entitled to anything. We're all entitled to fair treatment, and let's just help people out and care for one another. I know a lot of you don't want me doing this walk because I'm with that. I'm doing this walk. I set up the fundraiser website, which can be found. It's nonprofit.org, I believe, but it can be found on my page for Homeless Happens Helping Hands. I can be emailed homelesshappens@bellnet.ca. I've had it set up that I can receive email money transfers into the nonprofit organization community account for Homeless Happens. A separate account has been set up at 6 o'clock. This video has gotten really long and I apologize. That's City Hall. I've got it set up so I can accept email money transfers. There's a million and one things I'm going to need. Yes, I know that. I've got 24 days left, and I'm being told over and over, put this off, you need to get these things. I've been trying to get these things. I've had people say they're going to help get these things. I've put out requests for sponsorship and everything else, and if the answer keeps ending up no now, or these people that say they're going to do this or do that don't do it, what's to say that it's going to change if I put it past April 1st when I leave? Nothing. I'm going to do this. Nobody knows how much time we've got on this earth, and the other night when I had to call an ambulance and I was obviously concerned about something, that tells me that the time to do something is always now, no matter what it is. And that's the same with my walk all through Canada, all across Canada. That my friend Greg Barker, the drummer from Hurt and Merv, aptly titled the first one, Walking in the Free World. This is Walking in the Free World 2, and yes, it has a lot to do with the song Rockin' in a Free World by Neil Young. Hopefully while I'm out walking around, Neil's back in Canada. I understand he lives in Los Angeles now. However, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but I would love to meet Neil Young on this. Anyway, if you can help in any possible way, no matter what it is, I would really appreciate it. If you can't, that's cool. If during this walk I motivate you to help somebody, that's why I'm doing this. And that person is going to have a better life, and that person's going to see somebody that's life isn't that great. And it's essentially There's a song, country song. Anyway, Circle of Love. Be part of that circle, man. Let me help start a new circle that all of us can be part of. April 1st, 2014, Walking in the Free World 2, when I walked from St. Thomas to Toronto to fly to Newfoundland to walk by you if you live in Canada. I appreciate all your help, all your support. While I do appreciate the concern and I hate to say it this way, the discouragement and wanting me to put it off, I do appreciate it. I committed to this. This is happening. And we're going to help somebody, yeah.